Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Another video here. Today I have my what I wore for the month of February. I had kind of a weird February, like partway through, I got like sick, and I was like kind of sick at the beginning, I guess, but I just haven't felt very 100 this month. Still not feeling that great, but like halfway through the month, I was like, I can't wear anything right now. I couldn't even stand the smell of nail polish. It was giving me such a headache. Obviously, I am wearing nail polish. I was like, forced myself back on. But I managed to, even despite all that, I wore 2 toppers and I did some nail art. I did 1 nail art. And you guys saw it because it was on stream. So if you haven't seen that video, I will put it up in the cards because it was really fun. It's not super easy to do nail art on camera. But at the same time, it was nice to do nail art on camera because I could get feedback right away. Or if I was like, I don't know how to do this, people could give me suggestions. So that was great. I guess let me just kind of scooch over so I can put a picture up here of everything I wore. So the first thing I wore was on February 2nd. This was a gift from my friend Stacy. She sent me a couple BCB lacquers, and I wanted to wear this Creation is an Act of Sheer Will. It's a really pretty blue, and it has these pinky purple hex glitters, as well as some black, like super mini, like itty bitty glitters, and it glows in the dark, which let me tell you, I forgot every single day that it glowed in the dark. And then I would go into my room to go to bed and all the lights would be off and I'd be like, oh my God, what is that? It was my hand. It was my hand just glowing. I always do that with glow-in-the-dark polishes. It's so scary when it's like all of a sudden you're just like, oh my God, what is that? And it's just like, oh, it's just like these like 5 little floating beans in the air and it's just your fingernails. But yeah, I like this shade of blue a lot, and especially paired with the pink. When you pair blue and pink together, I'm a sucker for it. And I guess that's kind of right where I started feeling like garbage because that was February 2nd. I didn't paint my nails again until February 10th. And I only did that because it was for Lunar New Year. Otherwise, I probably would have just let it go, but I always like doing my nails for Lunar New Year. So I chose Moxie's Passion, which is this red. It's got a shimmer running through it. It's not like a super prominent shimmer once you get it on the nail, but it's kind of like a nice little light cherry red. And over the top of it, I put Emily Demali's Waiting for the Sun, which is one of my favorite toppers. It's got these like squiggle glitters. And I just, red and gold are kind of like the Lunar New Year type colors. What did we do? We made rice cakes, I think. Because, yeah, in Korea, it's called seolal, which don't clock my pronunciation on that because it wasn't the best. And then we called like his grandparents and did all that. We don't like personally do a ton because like Rob's family lives kind of far away, but I know like his grandparents still use like the lunar calendar for a lot of stuff. So they celebrate and we make sure to call them. And then I always try to at least make some kind of traditional dish for like these types of holidays for Rob, just to kind of keep it going because I know he's not like near his family and he won't do it for himself because boys, am I right? But I just try to keep this tradition and keep the spirit going. So I don't know. I think he likes it. And then on my toes, I decided to use one of my metallics. This is Essie's Penny Talk. I really like these Essie metallics. They're very thin, but they're very full coverage at the same time. And they dry really, really fast. So if you're ever like, I need a manicure now and I don't have time to wait for it to dry, these Essie metallics are like the quickest drying. And obviously it was on my toes, so you don't get to see it. My mom the other day sent a picture to me and my sister. She had just gotten her toes done. She like sent a picture of it into the group chat and I was like, for free? Really? Like, why are you doing this? Like, girl, keep that to yourself. Go charge somebody for this. I don't want to see that. Charge money. That's my entrepreneurial tip to all you girls out there. Charge money for those feet pics, okay? I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't sell your feet pics. It'll bite you in the butt somehow, I'm sure. So yeah, that was on February 10th. On February 17th, hang on, let me get them all. I did a little bit of nail art and I used all of these. I saw on, I think it was Top Knot Nails, on their Instagram, they had posted this manicure they did of lava lamps. And she's like a nail artist. So like she does nails for other people. It's all gel. But I was like, that looks like something I could do with regular polish very easily. Like, you know how that goes. And I just decided to do it on stream. Like, it was very spur of the moment. I was pretty nervous about it because For some reason, you guys like my nail art videos, but my nail art's not good. So I think it's just seeing a real person who has like no talent trying it is like kind of fun. I get that. But yeah, I thought they turned out surprisingly good. So I used, for the jelly bases, for the pink, I used Orly's Poolside, or I guess I'll just go nail by nail. So for the pink nail, for the base, I used Orly's Poolside. And then for like the lava, I used Orly's Purple Crush. There's a lot of Orly in this. For the orange nail, I used Ice Cream Nails. This is Oh Snap for the base. And then Orly's Bird of Paradise for the lava. For the yellow lava lamp, I used Citron Jelly, or as it should be called, Butter Jelly by Cirque for the base. And then for the lava, I used Orly's Claim to Fame. For the green, I used Ice Cream Nails Step Off, and then Plastic Jungle by Orly for the lava. For the blue nail, for the base, I used Ice Cream Nails Let's Bounce. And for the lava, I used Orly's Blue Tango. Can you see, like, there's a lot of, a few brands. And then for the silver, to like do the top and the bottom, like the cap, I used Essie's No Place Like Chrome, which is another one of those metallics that I think are just fantastic. Even though I don't really wear metallics so much anymore, I could never part with these. I really like them. So that was a really fun stream. I plan to do another nail art stream in March here, and maybe somebody even suggested, sorry, my eyebrows are like out of control. I need to go get them done because they've taken on a life of their own. Somebody suggested I also do like a live D-stash, which that could be fun. We could talk through a drawer here or there. So if you guys want to see that too, let me know. I had considered that before, but I was just like, would people even want to watch that? I don't know, but I feel like I would want to watch that, but I also watch a lot of content that others might consider boring, so I don't know. But yeah, I wore that for a couple of days. I did that over the long weekend for President's Day. That was on February 17th. And then I was like, well, my work doesn't really care, but I also feel like this looks a little bit crazy to be wearing to work. So I changed it on the 19th to this bow polish called Synthetic. I bought this when I went to visit my friends Stacy and Stephanie out in California. We had driven over to the What's Up Nails storefront, which I believe is either closing or did close, but I hadn't worn it yet. So I was like, I bought 3 of these and they're just super stunning. It's just like a very alien looking polish, which it's weird to see this kind of color in a bottle with like this cutesy little logo. So I just thought that was kind of funny. And then on the 22nd, I was like, well, I should probably wear another topper before the month gets away from me. So I ended up choosing over the base of this Static Nails Milkshake, which is like halfway gone. I want to use up a lot of my minis if I can, because I hate minis. They're hard to use. And I just want to use up all my static nails that I have because I don't want any more of them. I don't know. I had a weird interaction with the brand once, and every time I pull it out, I think about that and I'm just like, I don't want these, but I like the colors, so I'm just going to use them up. And over the top of that, which I'm still wearing, is powered by Little Treats. I want to show you guys this in the bottle because it's just like so much fun in the bottle. I got this at PBE. It is just, as you can see on my nails, please ignore how dry they are, by the way. There's just a little of everything. There's these huge circles. There's stars, triangles, bar glitters, smattering of like tiny glitters. There's a butterfly. Did I say triangles already? I don't know. There's little rectangles. There's everything. There's so much. I'm sure there's stuff I didn't even get on my nails because there's like leopard spot type ones in here. There's diamonds. There's hearts. It's got everything. I love it. It's so fun. It's like a clown exploded. I love this polish. And I put on the Glisten and Glow glitter grabber and let that soak around it for a little bit because some of these really big, like you can see on my pointer finger, there's a really big circle right there that I knew was going to jut out because my nails are a little bit more curved. So with that glitter grabber, I can't feel the texture at all. I don't catch it on anything. It doesn't like snag when I wash my hair. So glitter grabber, then regular top coat, perfect scenario. And I decided to change my toes, so I just grabbed Mooncat's Anti-Fragile. I think I got this as like a points perk or something from the Mooncat website. Just a purple linear hollow. It's fine. I like it. Nothing to like get too up in arms about. I think they have other polishes that are definitely cooler, but I do think that their hollows are pretty good if you're into that. So that's everything I wore. Technically, I wore, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 manicures and 2 pedicures. But in those 5 manicures and 2 pedicures, that was like 19 polishes because of the nail art. And yes, I am anticipating people are going to ask me, how do I log when I do nail art? You know, how do I log that in my what I wore? You know what? I like the numbers boost. So I just count all of those as worn. You know, I use them. And if I ever want to get rid of them or sell them, it does, you know, I did use it. So I can at least say, like, I did use it. I know it. It's on my spreadsheet used. But I used all those in a manicure. So they go on my list of polishes worn for the year. That's how I like to do it. I know back when Cork Manicures used to make nail content, she would have like a different sheet and it would just be like, I wore nail art this day. And I don't think it really accounted for like the polishes themselves. And I prefer to just, even if it's like only on one nail, I don't care. I'm counting that as worn. That's just me. Is it cheating? I don't know. There's no rules. It's paint. So that's how I do it. So I technically wore quite a lot this month. But yeah, that is pretty much everything. For March, I don't really have a plan. I'm gonna make a rack for March. I'm not like a big like St. Patrick's Day freak, but I am really into green. So I'll probably be wearing a lot of green because it's, you know, it's the month to do it. But yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys thought. If you have any particular types of nail art you want to see from me, simple, nothing crazy. I can't do anything like highly technical. I can't even do anything that's not highly technical. So like, keep it simple. Let me know what kind of nail art stream you might want to see for the month of March. Maybe we could do some St. Patrick's Day nail art. Who knows? But yeah, let me know that down below and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.